So I had a question. Are tackle box farms profitable in 2025? So I decided to spend the world locks and break down exactly what you're getting yourself into if you buy a tackle farm. Let's break down the startup cost. I purchased my tackle farm for 4 BGLs and 10 diamond locks. The farm came with 4,996 tackle boxes. Additionally, it came with multiple vending machines and some stock the previous owner had left. My recommendation when starting a tackle farm would be to either buy the tackle farm fully built and ready to go, or it would be to find players that are selling bulk tackle that they bought from packs. That's a great option. Truthfully, that's probably the best option. You can get it at a huge discounted rate. At this point in time, players are selling tackle boxes for about 8 world locks. You can find them in bulk for about 7.5 to 7.8 world locks. Obviously, your world is going to depend on price based on when you're seeing this video, plus the current rates. Alright, perfect. We talked about startup cost. Obviously, it is not a cheap endeavor, but nothing in this game is cheap anymore. Now, the question comes down to, how much did I get when I harvested every single tackle box? Now, if you notice, I emphasized every single tackle box. That's not technically correct, but we'll get into that later in the video. Now for the numbers. After harvesting 4,996 tackle boxes, I received 2,233 wiggly worms, 1,255 salmon eggs, 414 shiny flashy things, 968 fishing flies, 238 mega pellet baits, 444 shrimp lures, and 326 uranium lures. Now obviously that's a good bit of tackle, but let's break down how much you can sell each one of these for. I'm going to be on the conservative side with my pricing. I typically am in my shops. So for wiggly worms, I'm selling at 200 for a world lock. Salmon eggs, I'm selling again for 200 a world lock. Shiny flashy things, I'm selling for 120 per world lock. Fishing flies, I'm selling 18 per world lock. Mega pellet baits, I'm selling 15 per world lock. Uranium lures, I'm selling also for 15 per world lock. And shrimp lures, I'm selling 2 per world lock. Now obviously prices are going to change drastically day to day, and you can change your prices based on how much you're selling. You can keep raising the prices until obviously you see less people are buying, and then slowly lower them back down until you find a good point. But this is just currently what I'm selling them for. Now after one harvest, I posted in the Lost Nemo Discord server just one time to see what would sell. The first things that went were the shrimp lures. I made 222 world locks from that harvest. I made 15 world locks from the mega pellets, and I made about 4 world locks from the shiny flashy things. Now you'll notice I left out some items, and that's because they just didn't sell. And truthfully, the items that didn't sell are the ones that really wouldn't have profited you much anyways. My best recommendation is either to hold on to stock till events happen, especially with the uranium glowing lures, and for the wiggly worms, possibly using them in lobster traps if you also have that farm going, which will be a later video on how to get into that. But you are going to have a lot of overstock on some of these items. Now, using those previous numbers given on just what was sold, it would take 85.77 harvests, so we'll run that up to 86 harvests to make back what you spent on this farm. Now that may not sound like a lot, but this isn't a quick method. This is equivalent to having a passive income in real life. This is something that you have forever. You can harvest continuously as long as you're online and get profit from. And obviously the more world locks you have, the more you can earn, but it's also going to take a lot more time. This farm can take almost 30 minutes to harvest to completion. Earlier I mentioned if you get every single tackle box, and that's because a lot of them will be missed. One in part because of the servers and the lag and the disconnects. Another part being how portals work. The top row and the bottom row a lot of times get missed due to the lag or how the portals work. My honest advice would be to completely remove those rows just to avoid having to waste time doing that. You can always add it to a new farm that you're making. Now yes, this is a very slow profit method, but this is a very consistent profit method, and if you're watching for certain events, a lot of these prices may go up a lot and make you a large profit. Now there is one more thing I suggest, and that's buying a wizard's hat, the one that slows you down, the cursed wizard's hat, just so it makes it that much harder to break the tackle box on accident while harvesting. I also mentioned using lobster traps. If you guys want to see a video about that and how to connect it with this farm, leave that in the comment section. I'll be sure to reply to you guys and let you know if that's in the works. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any suggestions, please drop them in the comments. If you have anything to add to this video, put it down there. Let others know, help each other out. This is a community game after all. Additionally, if you guys have any suggestions for videos you'd like to see, I also stream over on Twitch. The link will be in the description, where I work on some of these videos live. Now, if you guys made it all the way to the end of the video, I appreciate you guys so much. This channel is for Growtopians. It's supposed to be educational, so please give your feedback in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and have a great day.